other day I had a memory for no reason. I was trying to figure out where it came from, but I was telling some people here at the show that when I was in second grade, this is a true story, by the way. Second grade, I was sitting at my desk, just minding my own business. How old are you in second grade? 9? 7? 7? I'm 7 years old, sitting at my desk, minding my own business, and someone behind me, I'm assuming it was a kid, because it was second grade, so just stabbed me in the back of my head with a pencil. Just the whole pencil went into my head. The lead, everything. And what could I have done? So I'm sure, minding my own business. And there was nothing to do, because, of course, I was raised Christian Science. So it was just going to stay in there. Nobody did anything about it. So, you know, I didn't turn around. Christian Scientists don't turn around. And so, because if you're not going to do anything, why see who did it? So, just so I had lead in my head until, who knows, it's still in there probably, I don't know. And then I had a memory like, well, this is always fresh cut grass. I realized that whenever I smell that, I think of, you know, when I was a kid and, you know, I'd be outside and mowing the lawn, or somebody would be mowing the lawn. And that always reminds me I was actually hit by a lawnmower. Someone was mowing the lawn and not looking and knocked me over. And so that, I smell the grass. And then another memory I have, these are all true stories, and another memory when I smell hay, and I had completely forgotten this, when I smell hay, I think of this, I don't know when this happened, I think 7th grade, I remember the area. I used to hang out at stables where they kept horses. I never rode, ever, but I was at stables every single day hanging out with some kids that worked there until a horse kicked me in the head, and, true. And so I think knocked the lead out of my head probably at that point. And gee, I wonder why I don't have any memories. I'm now putting it together. My earliest memory, and I don't have this memory, but my mother told me, and I've told this story before, this is true. I was an infant. I was like a few months old, and I was crying, and she was trying to calm me down. She was rocking me in the rocking chair, but she was rocking, I imagine, pretty fast and pretty hard, because we went over backwards in the rocking chair. Seriously, that's my mother. Shh. Like, what are you doing? And then I'm thinking, it's too bad they didn't have video cameras back then when I was a baby, because America's Funniest Videos, we would have won $10,000, and then that would have paid for some of the therapy, I'm thinking. Yeah.